today we have an awesome guest.
Yep.
Very exciting. Should we tell them the name?
You could keep watu.
Waiting. For you to know her name, you have to watch our episode. So,
Yeah.
she's an actress, very talented one, you know. She's going to be
Right up here.
a script writer.
From a group called
NLP. For sign language, that's NLP.
another language that's whatever.
That's whatever, man. Yeah, so NLP stands for No Limit Productions, and that's what Script Inc. does, you know. Max
Yeah.
is a script writer.
Chunguza tulio huko. Simlete huko.
Yeah, so the episode is airing on Friday. Today's Thursday, so it's going to air tomorrow. Courtesy of, should we say Brocode Entertainment?
Brocode Entertainment.
Brocode Entertainment!
My camera man go.
Yes sir, Mazi. DJ Usher.
Sipio mixing by the way. Chapo na minzi kwanga fiti. So tunaangalia DJ. Kwa DJ pia tunakwanga wazi. Mambo ya pizza na.
No, but we're open for business. We're open for business. So stay tuned. Make sure you check out our guests, get to know them better.
Yeah, man.
See you.
Maisha ya cheki ni a tease alata aka kajaba kana deni kwe alata fomi kijipa najitoa very fast ni a tease alata haka kajaba kana deni kwe alata fomi kijipa najitoa very fast so ni one nimekuja home nijiondoe very fast nikingoja na ile uba yenye ucheza last nafa kuenda church but sidhani mitaka mjumanzi venye kumeshika di ukipiga ni reverse ngoja hold up kuna mali imekam kando kevi Subaru na najua ti imejam kwa wapi nko kwa jams unajua water ni a tease alata aka kajaba kana deni kwe alata fomi kijipa najitoa very fast ni a tease alata na haka kajaba kana deni kwe alata fomi kijipa najitoa very fast yeah hibit nikali na nichopi nikitokea bash najifanya sijasosi alafu kwenye niko wanadayati watoki jaribu mtu mmoja utalala na masoki dondi ukipata nimefura usitrai kubisha hodi usulize nikindasu jua poa watu honi ni macho imefura usichoche ya kiuoni venye zinanionyesha ni ati danya kwa ploti tease alata aka kajaba kana deni kwe alata fomi kijipa najitoa very fast ni a tease alata na haka kajaba kana deni kwe alata fomi kijipa najitoa very fast alata haka kajaba kana deni kwe alata fomi kijipa najitoa very fast ni a tease alata.
Yo, so what's up guys? We're back with another wonderful guest. You know, the previous guest was ourselves as the hosts. And today I'm here with a real cool creative who's going to introduce themselves to me. So, as you know, I'm your host, Jay Tariq, that's what's up. Serious talks with the clan, that's the plan.
So hi, my name is Connie. I am an actor, I'm a writer, aspiring director. Yeah.
That's you.
That's me.
Alright, cool. So, make sure you tune in so that you know how and why we delve into their lives as an actor and creative. Yeah, so our guest Connie, welcome. Karibu sana.
Asante.
Asante. That's so modest. How many people do you know who say Asante? So, we'd like to have a little butter on the bread. Like, tell us when and why you started to be a creative.
When and why I started to be creative.
Yeah, what inspired you most?
I'd say I am those cliche stories of I started acting as a child. I loved acting as a child. I'm one of those people who say that because as almost everyone my age, I grew up watching Nollywood films.
And you come and say hi. You look gorgeous.
Hi.
Yeah, this is Gits. Gits
I've
speaks.
seen her. I know her from her.
Oh, okay. That's good news. Okay, so as you were saying,
I was saying I'm one of those people that say I started acting. I loved acting
from a young age.
Yeah.
How did you know?
Young age. I grew up watching Nollywood films. Hizo movies za Nigeria za kitambo. Hizo ndo niligrow up watch. And I grew up watching people like Genevieve Nnaji, people like Motola Jalade, and I was like, I want to do this. As a child, nilikuwa na watch TV nasema, guy, kwani umefanya aje? Na nilikuwa natakanga kukuwa able to get to become so many things in one lifetime. So
not just stick to one thing.
Acting can give you that opportunity of becoming so many things in one lifetime. I can become a lawyer, a teacher, a
all through
beggar,
acting.
yeah, a driver, anything, all through acting. So I felt like I wanted to be a lot of things, and I felt like that is what I needed to do in order to become all those things in this just one lifetime. Iten kidogo tumepewa nikuwe na vitu zote zenye naweza kuwa. Yeah.
Gen Z's and unaliving. Anyway. Alright. Cool. So that kind of gives us your backstory.
Yeah. So I am actually studying performing arts. I decided, you know what, let me just do this for forever. So I'm studying performing arts, and that is what I would say would, get me into the industry right now.
Okay. So are you targeting Nollywood?
Not really.
Okay.
I actually, nikiwa high school niliandika composition ingine tunaambiwa you talk about what you want to do and where you see yourself in the future. And I was thinking, as a country, we are not hatujafika ile place industry, our film industry. Now I'm talking about our film industry. Hatujafika ile place yenye Nigeria liko. To be honest, we're not there. And they're not where South Africa is. Way behind.
Okay.
And I wouldn't say that I want to become successful so that I can go to Hollywood or go to Nollywood or go to South Africa. I want to build the industry at home, I guess. So that you can have something like, I don't know, Kellywood or anything, Kenyawood or whatever we can have, so that our industry ifike hapo. And as creatives, if we are getting successful and then we leave the country, when will our country get to that point that people want to grow and come to our country and do whatever our country is best at.
So we need to invest in our own country first.
Me personally, mi siwezi sema ati nataka kwenda Hollywood, ati nataka kwenda South Africa, pana nataka kugrow.
You're good in Kenya?
Industry yetu ya Kenya ifikie hiyo ya Hollywood, ifikie hiyo ya Nollywood, ifikie Bollywood. Actually, hata Bollywood wako mbele yetu.
So now, what you're saying is very valid, but I'm around a lot of actors, a lot of thespians, and most of the time, and they told me that the mainstream Kenyan media needs to stop having the same faces. How do we deal with that? Because it's true, they named them, and these are things that we've been seeing highly advertised, but because they have the same faces.
Like since we grew up, we just keep seeing the same people on TV.
Exactly. And unless you have close friends who actually perform at KMT, you normally don't know about half of the shows that go on. So
Or
our industry,
like half the industry. Me personally, I'd say that unaona sisi upcoming artists, sisi actors wenye hatuko
were on the mark.
hatujulikani, we are not on the map anywhere.
Actors who are working smart.
Mi naweza sema sisi it's controversial, but it's
Say
that
it.
we are carrying the industry as small actors. Because like we are trying so hard to get up there. We are working our asses off to get up there. But like
It's the same faces.
there are gatekeepers.
It's the same faces.
It's the same faces and there's I don't know what we can do to get different faces up there. You just unajua kwa industry, you just have to, let me just say, personal effort. As much as you want to, you don't want to keep seeing the same faces. You yourself as an artist, you have to take those steps so that your face can get out there. Because you can't keep saying, I keep seeing the same faces, and you're doing nothing to get your face out there. You yourself as an artist, you have to do something to get yourself out there. You have to make noise. Make noise as an artist.
With your project.
Yeah. Piga kelele tukusikie. Seek attention. Tafuta attention yetu.
Attention
As
seekers.
artists,
in the
so that
building.
you can be. Ndio pia wewe usako yonekane uko juu. But like,
So do the work.
try. Yeah, put in the effort.
But they shout out to
Effort.
anyone who acts, you know, if you're a thespian out there, if you do theater, if you do movies, big shout out to you. And you're trying to uproot Kenya's name in the global aspect. You know, big shout out to you guys because it's not something that's easy. You know, patriotism can be expensive at times. So, I hope you guys will also watch Tongue Tied, which is something that I believe Connie can tell us a bit more about. Tongue Tied is a very wonderful short film. You guys should check it out. And make sure you see the art that is in it. Make sure you can read in between the lines. So please tell us more about this absolute phenomenal film dubbed Tongue Tied.
I'll begin.
How did it come about?
I'll begin from the beginning.
Okay, from the beginning.
So, my friends and I tumekuwa tukitaka sana cause unaona ni the same issue that we keep seeing the same faces out there,
Yeah.
and we don't see new faces. So we got tired of seeing the same faces, and we decided, you know what, let's do something.
Yeah.
Sisi wenyewe, because like we can't keep, hatuwezi katu hapo tukingoja ile siku tutapewa job ama tutapewa nini. So we decided, let's do something, and so we formed a production, but we are still in the process of, you know, creation.
Yeah.
So tukatengeneza production yetu inaitwa No Limit Productions, and we made our first. The Tongue Tied is our second short film. We had done Conscience, but let's become Tied. So the idea first came when I actually realized people don't talk a lot about male rape victims. All SA for men, people don't talk at all about that. And wanaume wenye wame undergo that, they are kinda, looked down upon by the society, and you're like, people feel like if you didn't get to defend yourself, or you got to go through that traumatic experience, you're not man enough or something like that. And we needed to talk about this thing because it's something that exists, and it's something that actually makes people deteriorate in terms of their mental health.
Yeah.
So
big time.
Yeah. And ni ngumu sana to talk about it, even as a man, and you've gone through that. It's
There's
very
that
hard.
stigma.
Yeah, it's very hard for you to talk about it and to tell people that, look, this happened to me, and So we decided, why not talk about this topic and get people out there, wajue, yo guys,
This happens.
SA for men is real, and it happens, and it should be talked about, and there should be help for people who go through that. So that's when we decided to create Tongue Tied. Yeah.
Thank you. That's a well explained, reason to actually create such magic. So Tongue Tied talks about something that is rarely mentioned. It's something you wouldn't just bump into randomly, If someone speaks out, there's a certain way society takes it. And so the stigma around it, the guilt and whatnot, the violation.
Yeah, you can't talk about it. That's why we actually call the film Tongue Tied. Because the victims are literally tongue tied. They can't talk about it in front of people because, the way it's looked down upon by the society. And for example, when something bad happens to you and then you go to the police station, they won't help you as a man. They'll be like, mwanaume mzima, surely. But yeah, so that's a topic that needed to be addressed.
And you guys did that.
Yeah.
So make sure you follow No Limit Productions on Instagram.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
You subscribe and make sure you watch that film.
Yes. You said that's the second film you guys have done?
Yeah. The first one was called Conscience.
Alright. Make sure that you continue to tune in so that you can follow the journey, of Connie in her wonderful career.
Mkurugenzi alafu na gari. Nataka tuingie daro. Ina assignment ya shindu sijadi. Sijafanya assignment ya shindu. Wallahi sijafanya. Wewe umeta tena tuone. Boss. straight. FIFA bro, ile yake ilikuwa ni kiwa la. Pia ilikuwa ni yake bro, lakini kubali. Bro, mwanzo nimepata message. Nimeitwa wewe mwanzo itabidi nimestep. Yeah. Sasa mimi nitembee. Alafu nikirudi nikukamate siku. Hello. Hey baby girl, how you doing? Yeah, ndo namaliza delivery. Sawa. Oh, by the way, you can come over. Please do. Okay, bye. Love you. Hiyo food imeiva vile imeiva. Na imeweza. Alafu, how's your job going?
Same old shit. I'm arranging files all day. I'm bored with my job. I feel like I want to quit soon.
But you know your mama did raise a quitter.
I know, but I'm not doing what I thought I'd be doing at this point in my life. You know my passion is being an artist, being a drawer. What am I doing right now?
Have you thought of how you're going to pay your bills if you quit your job?
No, that's the problem. Because if I quit, I will end up on the street.
You can't end up on streets. Baby, I got you. Unajua, mimi lazima nikuchunge.
Dude, I'm serious.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hey. Please, skiza. Listen, unajua, you can't quit your job. Sawa? Hey. Unajua huwezi tegemea ati yako na ikulipi. So, naonelea, you can keep going, fanya job yako, and create time to do your art later. Sawa? Okay? Sawa? Mbona usiomoke mimi niko stay at home boyfriend?
Give me this plate.
Right, so we're back. This is Serious Talks with the Clan. And remember that today we're having
Connie
on the show. And it's really a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So, I do have something that I would like to ask. Like, what was your first acting role, and what was the outcome? What was the impact in your life?
Let me just tell you this. My first acting role, I was, I think, 11 or 12.
That's pretty young. That's like in middle school.
Yeah, at church. Yes, I used to go to church. Yes. At church. And I played the role of Mary, mother of Jesus.
Wow. So you're very motherly.
Yes. That's what I did. That was my first role.
So how does it impact your life? How did that role shape who you are today?
I was dressed in like white, and I was a really cute baby, by the way. So people, kila mtu alikuwa ananiangalia na nilipenda hiyo attention. I was like, yeah, I could get used to this.
Of life for the way.
I could get used to this. Yeah.
Okay. So, what inspires you most when you do your writing? You are a script writer.
Yes, I am a script writer. I was one of the script writers that wrote Tongue Tied alongside my very good friends, Edward and Maxwell. And What inspires me most during writing, or what makes me love writing most, is because I get to escape. I get
Escape what? Your demons.
to escape. I am friends with my demons, first of all.
You listen to them.
Yeah.
Hey, what are we
Your
up to
friends.
today? What's up?
We're bros. So what inspires me most is I get to escape the reality, and I get to get in a world that I have created myself, and I have created my own characters, and for the moment, for that time I'm in that zone,
Entirely.
I am at peace.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you must create a lot to maintain that environment.
I try to create a lot.
Consistency is key. So tell us your first script that you ever wrote, probably.
My first script, that is a bit personal and dear to me because it was based on a true story, though it has never been published. And it was about this girl that was in a mental hospital, and she was going through a lot, and she ended up, unaliving herself. Yeah, that's the story, but it never got to the public. It will soon.
It
We
will.
will see it soon. Yeah.
Wow, that's exciting. So you've told us kind of like the history and what kind of shapes you as a person.
What shapes me as a person? Pause Rephrase.
Rephrase. What are the 3 or more pillars that build Connie as a person, apart from your creative side? What shapes you?
I'd say in life, me the day went on a flow.
Okay.
I just go with the flow and how the universe is leading me towards things, because I trust myself, and I trust that I cannot make a decision that is bad for me. And
Wow.
if I do,
Yeah. If it goes left,
if I do, I know that there is a reason as to why. I have to think really well about what I'm going to do, and I go with the flow.
so you don't resist. If you're faced with
I don't, one thing about me is I don't ignore that voice in my head. There's that voice that, for example, if you want to do something and there's that voice, that tiny, tiny voice that is telling you, Connie, this thing is, you shouldn't do this, you should do this. I never ignore that voice. So I think
Wow.
that is like me leading myself.
What part of the brain is that from?
That is like me. I dare say my higher self leading me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your Avatar stays. Do you watch Avatar? Are you a fan of Avatar? The Last Airbender.
Not really.
Naruto.
Not really. I know.
Kids Next Door.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tom and Jerry.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. SpongeBob.
Damn. Boondocks.
No.
Damn.
Okay.
I don't know. And we are back once again. And as usual, this is Serious Talks with the Clan. And today we're here with Connie, a very humble, polite, intelligent, creative. Alright, so Connie's here to tell us their plans for the future. So where do you see yourself as an individual in the industry, in the future? That's probably maybe years to come, maybe
Months,
Maybe months, you know?
days, hours.
Hey.
I know for sure what I want to do an hour from now. But
Okay.
what I'm planning to do is I am planning to make a lot of noise in this industry. You are not ready for me. You are not ready for me. I am going to be making the best films
Hey.
that you've seen yet. I am going to get on Netflix, Showmax, Prime, everywhere. You will see me.
Everywhere.
You will see me. Yes, that is my future.
Damn.
To be seen.
So much fire.
Yeah.
And you're so sure about what
Yes.
you want to do.
Because I am gonna do it.
So that little voice that tells you you don't take no. You're like, all right, let's go. I trust
Let's
you.
do this.
I trust you, small
Yeah.
boy. And that guy is seldom wrong. You know, if you come to look at it, you always have a feeling attached to an action you've done. You're like, oh.
And by the way, you shouldn't ignore that voice because if you ignore it long enough, it's gonna get lost. And yeah,
Something life basic. That's the
for
scary.
one's basic.
Alright, so I think now we can dive into the quickfire questions. So, welcome back to the last session. This session is called the quickfire. Editor put some fire here. I'm about to burn some people. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. So, the last session is just, like 3 random questions that we're gonna throw at you that need like probably 3 seconds to answer. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Let's do this.
So, the first question is, what is your shoe size?
5.
5. Right. What's your favorite color?
Black.
As you can see today. What food can you cook the best?
Pilau. I cook really good pilau.
Okay, we're going to have to see that one day.
Yeah.
Can you run 10 meters?
How long is 10 meters?
I don't know.
I think I can. I
In
used
this
to run in high
hallway?
school. Yeah, I used to run in high school. I can run.
But now you're running away from your problems. Well, guys, it's been real today. That's the last session, the quickfire questions. And it's been such a joy to have Connie, actress and script writer, who participated heavily in the Tongue-Tied film. The link will be down below. So leave us with your handles so that we can see where we can find you on Instagram, on X, formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Connie_Katniss. That's Katniss. You can follow me on TikTok, Connie Katniss. You can follow me on X, Connie Katniss. Everywhere, Connie Katniss. Yeah.
So that's the name that's gonna be on the streets. Thank you so much for coming on our show.
Thank you for having me.
And we wish you the best in your career, truly.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Hey, you leaving right now, no baby stay, I'll be stuck to you, baby, like glue, You make it let me like you ain't had a clue, yeah, risky, baby, hey, risky, baby, you and me together, that's risky, you and me together, baby, that's risky, woo, risky, you and me together, baby, that's, hey, risky, just like that, risky, just like risky, baby, just like risky, loving you, baby, it's really risky, baby, just like risky, baby, just like risky, baby, just like risky, hey, let's go, hold up, where you at, where I'm at, where we at, matter of fact, hey, where the party at, listen, woo, yes sir, 2 hands, baby, yeah, that's a fact, talk to me, baby, let's interact,
I'm the best, baby, you know that's facts. I'm the great all high, just like Texas. I'm in the back of the club, baby, my hands up. And I'm black hair, looking like a thug. You might come back here, you might want to even get mugged. Hey, risky, baby. Yeah! Woo! Yes, sir. You and me, baby, that's risky. Let's go. Ha. Oh, risky, baby, just like whiskey. Risky, baby, just like whiskey. Risky, baby, just like whiskey. You and me together, we gonna be risky. Yeah, risky. You and me together, baby, we are risky. Yeah, like. One more time. Hop up in the back of my Cadillac, and you know that nice black one. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Are you kidding? Listening? I said straight T on this beat. Take a seat. I'ma bring the heat. Yeah, it's free heat. Yes, sir. Risky, baby. We don't need together. Risky.